Not all high intelligence is a gift. Some of it is forged in pain. Do you notice every tiny shift in someone's tone of voice or body language? Do you constantly scan your environment for potential danger, even when logically nothing is wrong? Do you feel emotions more intensely than others, both the good and the painful ones? Or find yourself understanding people's hidden motives almost instantly because you had to learn it the hard way? If these hit close to home, this video is for you. What you've been through didn't just break you, it rewired your mind into something rare and powerful. This is what we call traumatic intelligence. Modern psychology is starting to recognize that not all forms of high intelligence come from genetics or education. Some are born from trauma, a survival-level intelligence forged in fire. It's not a disorder. It's not being too sensitive. It's a highly adapted mind that developed extraordinary abilities as a way to protect you. Today we're exploring 7 clear signs that you have traumatic intelligence, the rarest kind of smart. We'll look at where it comes from, the heavy price it demands, and most importantly, how to heal while turning this painful gift into your greatest strength. First sign. You're always scanning for threats. You walk into a room and instantly notice who's tense, who's faking a smile, where the exits are. Even in safe situations, your nervous system stays on high alert. This isn't paranoia. It's a survival skill your brain developed when safety wasn't guaranteed. Research on complex trauma shows that heightened vigilance strengthens the amygdala's threat detection system, creating almost superhuman awareness. Root cause. Repeated exposure to unpredictable or unsafe environments trained your brain to never let its guard down. Example: at work or in social settings, you pick up on subtle tension before anyone else does, and you're usually right. Second sign: you see patterns everywhere, especially in people's behavior. You connect dots instantly, reading between the lines, predicting how situations will unfold, spotting manipulation or deception before it happens. Trauma accelerates this ability because your survival once depended on it. Studies on post-traumatic growth link early adversity with superior pattern recognition and intuitive judgment. Root cause. Your younger self had to decode unreliable adults or chaotic environments. That decoding system never turned off. Example: you can tell when a friend is hiding something from one text message, or sense when a business deal is about to go south. Third sign: you feel everything more deeply. Joy hits harder. Sadness cuts deeper. You experience empathy at a level that can be overwhelming. This emotional intensity often develops as a way to quickly understand and predict the emotional states of others for safety. Root cause. Trauma forced your nervous system to become highly attuned to emotional cues as a protective mechanism. Example: a moving story, piece of music, or even someone's quiet pain can bring you to tears, while others remain unaffected. Fourth sign: your mind never stops running simulations. You replay conversations, imagine worst-case scenarios, and prepare for outcomes that may never happen. This is your brain trying to protect you from pain it once experienced. Example: before any important decision, you've already lived through 10 different versions of how it could hurt you. Fifth sign: you have difficulty trusting others or maintaining superficial social relationships. Small talk feels exhausting. You need real depth or nothing at all.
Fine. Just trying to get through the week.
Many people with traumatic intelligence end up feeling isolated, even in busy American cities or remote work environments. Root cause: betrayal or inconsistency in the past taught you that superficial safety isn't real safety. Example: you'd rather be alone than pretend in relationships that don't feel authentic. Sixth sign: you absorb other people's emotions like a sponge, but you've also built strong invisible walls. This combination of deep empathy and fierce self-protection is classic traumatic intelligence. Real-life example: you can sit with a friend in their pain and truly feel it with them, but you also know exactly when to pull back to protect your own energy. Seventh sign: you learn and adapt at an incredibly fast rate after hardship. What takes others years to process, you integrate in months. This is post-traumatic growth in action. Example: after a painful breakup, job loss, or family crisis, you emerge with clearer values, sharper instincts, and new skills. Traumatic intelligence carries a heavy price. Constant hypervigilance leads to anxiety and burnout. Deep emotional processing can feel exhausting. Many people with this trait battle chronic fatigue, trust issues, and the painful feeling of being too much for the world. In today's hustle culture and remote work isolation, these struggles can become even heavier. But here's the truth: none of this makes you damaged. It makes you forged. Your traumatic intelligence is not a curse, it's a hard-earned superpower. You're not broken, you're battle-tested. You're not too sensitive, you're deeply perceptive. You're not difficult, you simply see and feel what others don't. Healing doesn't mean turning off your gifts. It means learning to regulate your nervous system so the hyper-awareness works for you instead of against you. Here are 4 powerful somatic exercises specifically helpful for people with traumatic intelligence. These are body-based practices that calm your nervous system and help you stay grounded while keeping your sharp awareness. 1. 5-4-3-2-1 grounding technique, 30-60 seconds. Name 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. This pulls you out of hypervigilance and back into the present moment. 2. Physiological side double inhale plus long exhale. Inhale through your nose, then take a second short inhale to top it off, then exhale slowly through your mouth. Repeat 3-5 times. This is one of the fastest ways to activate your parasympathetic nervous system and reduce that constant on-alert feeling. 3. Vagus nerve stimulation, humming or gargling. Hum a low note for 20-30 seconds or gargle water slowly. This directly stimulates the vagus nerve, which calms hypervigilance and helps your body feel safe again. 4. Gentle body scan with feet on the floor. Sit or stand with your feet flat on the ground. Slowly scan your body from head to toe, noticing tension without trying to fix it. Breathe into the tight areas. This builds interoceptive awareness and helps you feel safe in your own body. Practice these daily, even just 2-3 minutes in the morning or when you feel overwhelmed. Over time, they help you keep the incredible pattern recognition and emotional depth while turning down the volume on anxiety and exhaustion. You can use this traumatic intelligence to become an incredible leader, creator, therapist, strategist, or simply someone who lives with profound wisdom and resilience. You're not weak. You're not strange. You're carrying a rare kind of intelligence that was born from pain, and that makes it one of the most powerful forces on Earth. If you saw yourself in 5 or more of these signs, welcome. You're not alone, and you never were. Comment below right now, which sign resonates with you the most? What number? And which somatic exercise are you going to try first? If this video made you feel truly seen and less alone, please like it, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Subscribe and turn on notifications. This is a safe place for minds like ours to understand our wounds, honor our strength, and turn our pain into purpose. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. You're not broken, you're becoming. I'll see you in the next video.